KevG Weather Overview. And I hope you have a great Thanksgiving. It's Thanksgiving Eve, 4 p.m. If you're watching this, I appreciate it very much. And if we take a look at our temperatures right now off of Intellicast.com, this is just something to behold. This is a really historic situation in terms of the amount of cold that's going to be pouring into the region over the next 2 to 3 days. And, once you're below the freezing mark at your location, that's it. You're going to be below freezing for about 60 consecutive hours. And, it's November 21st. So this is really remarkable for this time of year. We look at our current temperatures right now. We're in the low 40s. The air is blowing right down the Hudson Valley. We're starting to get it gusty here. And the Arctic front that's over New England carrying the cold air has some snow squalls with it. And I wouldn't be surprised over the next 2 to 3 hours if somebody comes in with a quick burst of snow. So it is cold is invading the area, and it is here to stay. I think we're in for a cold, stormy period of weather over the next 15 to 20 days. I think it's a harbinger of things to come. I know that we tend to have breaks during the winter, but I think overall this is going to be a winter where when we look back on it, we're going to say it was cold and stormy, and we're going to say that most places got above normal snowfall. So, and that's due in part to El Nino developing, but being in a weakened state, and it's also due to the upper atmosphere, the way it's going to be configured. And we'll take a look at that in just a second. So, this is a really interesting graph off of NOAA. I mean, this is really just, it just shows you how majestic the weather can be, and how it really can go to the extreme. Now, when we take a look at the hourly temperatures, this is something that you should really pay attention to, because it'll be interesting to see what happens. So the 12 a.m. temperature at Central Park is projected to be 27 at midnight tonight. So that's in 8 hours from now. Now, the question's going to be, do we go over that 27-degree marker during the day tomorrow? Because our temperatures are going to fall through the night. So will the cold air allow us to warm up to over 27 degrees tomorrow? And if it doesn't do that, then that means that our high temperature for the day was recorded at midnight on Thanksgiving morning. So something to keep in mind, something to watch out for. And now we take a look at what's going to happen in the near to medium range, so to speak. And I think the cold air is the main story through Saturday. The first time that we go over the 32 degree reading is going to be sometime Saturday morning. So probably by mid-morning, most places will be starting to come out of the freezing temperatures. And that's because this big high is going to get out of the way. A return southerly flow is going to develop. But now we have to watch this storm for Sunday. It probably goes out to sea, but we get clipped by the western side of it. This is for Sunday morning into Sunday afternoon. But it's a little too close for comfort, in my view. I think it stays out, but it's something to keep in mind. So I would plan on a little bit of rain for Sunday with that storm, the bulk of the storm going out to sea. But hot on its heels is another storm for Monday afternoon, and that'll bring more rain. And this is where the weather gets complicated, because while all this is going on at the surface, the upper atmosphere is starting to change. And now the model starts to stall this system, so to speak, kind of near the region on Tuesday. And this is where the blocking pattern starts to take hold. And everything starts to get bottled up in the atmosphere. So you have a lot of cold air running around. You have the atmosphere starting to slow down. And this is by mid to late week. So I would expect a lot of variability in the weather forecasts after Monday. How long does this rain hold on for Tuesday, Wednesday? Is it just going to be a situation where we get scattered during the day? So I think the weather models are having a hard time past Monday. And that's typical for a blocking pattern. Now, what do I mean by a blocking pattern? Let's take a look at the European model. Now, we see this a lot in wintertime, especially in midwinter. A lot of high pressure over northeast Canada, and then everything running around underneath in the form of storms and areas of low pressure in general that keep everything unsettled. Now, this is all the way out to next Friday. So what you're looking at is a snapshot of the European model out to November 30th of next week. And count how many areas of blue there are on the map going from west to east. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. That indicates to me that it's an active pattern with a lot of storms running around, and the weather is colder than average for this time of year. And when we take a look at the Weather Underground, you can see what I mean. Because after we get past this weekend, our temperatures are in the low to mid 40s. So we're back into the cold again, and the precipitation chances are kind of unknown past Monday and Tuesday at this point. Obviously, I'll have to fine tune and we'll have to see what happens with the forecasts. But I think it's going to be an active period of weather. I don't know that we'll see accumulating snow necessarily right away, but if we keep this pattern going into December, you can bet your bottom dollar that snow is going to start to show up in this pattern. I mean, it's not a question of if, it's a question of when, provided that the overall pattern stays relatively stable. And it looks like it's going to be that way at least through the next 10 to 15 days. We'll see after that. But it wouldn't surprise me if this is the start of winter 2018 and 19 in a way that doesn't really relent for a while. So we could be in for an active period of weather that's here to stay through at least early December. So we'll just have to fine tune as we go along. Anyway, happy Thanksgiving, and thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.